All right, guys and gals, let's talk about this deer skull for a moment. But before I do, I want to mention again that on October the 1st, I will have a website up and running. Okay, this is a website that I had a really good friend of mine from North Dakota. Her name is Tasha Miller, and she is now a part of my research team. So you'll probably be seeing her in some of the videos coming up also. But we've got some stuff that we have created for our merchandise, which is going to be on the website. I'm not going to say the name of it yet, but there'll be stuff on there that I've created, stuff on there that she has created, stuff on there that a guy by the name of Jason Gaines and his wife Cindy Gaines have created. They own Southern Roots Millwork. You can find them on Facebook. And again, a shout out to Tasha Miller. She's a really good friend of mine, and I'm glad to have her as a part of my research team now, so she can help us out as much as possible. And also, she is my marketing manager too, which is a great thing because I don't know a whole lot about that, so shout out to her. So anyway, with that said, again, that's on October 1st. That website will be up and running. But again, with that said, let me show you what we found. Okay. Right here, guys, is a square tooth bite mark. That's not a canine bite. Right there. That's a square tooth bite mark. Also, something has drove a hole in the top of the head here and drove a hole here. And that's not a bullet hole, because look at there. There's no exit wounds. That is not a bullet hole. We believe that the creature took something probably like a sharp rock, maybe chiseled it down to a point, and drove it in the top of that skull, and also drove it right there. And it's funny how they're almost exactly from each other, okay? But that's not the most interesting thing. When I was back in here cleaning out this whole thing and I was shaking out all the dirt and everything else, I found something right back up in there, okay? I know it's kind of hard to see because it's dark in there, but I found it because I seen it with a flashlight. Now, what we believe is that this creature had its fingers up in there, or its finger, and it was digging out as quick as it could, and what it did, it flaked off the end of its fingernail, or it chipped off the side, and that thing was wedged right up in there. Now, I am so glad that I brought this skull home, because if I didn't, I would not have found what I'm about to show you. Guys, you see it right there? That is part of a fingernail, okay? I can't get it too close to the phone because if I do, I'm gonna lose focus. But that right there, guys, again, is part of a fingernail. And that was wedged up in the back of that skull. Pretty sure, like we said before, you know, the creature was digging as quick as it could with its fingers to get whatever it wanted out of there, and it chipped the end of its fingernail off or the side. And I'm so glad I brought that skull home. I mean, just look at that, guys. That is crazy cool. I mean, that is crazy. Guys, that's a fingernail. Oh my God. When I saw this yesterday and I pulled that thing out, I mean, I was just like, oh my God, it's a fingernail. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all because it's not every day this happens and I get to find this. But to all my followers out there and the people who like my videos, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all your good comments. I appreciate you following me and my research team. We got a lot of stuff coming here in the future. We got a lot of stuff planned that we can't talk about just yet because we're trying to keep it on the down low. But again, that right there is a fingernail. Oh my God, it's so crazy cool. And again, it was found right there. I'll get to focus. Right up in there, in the back of that skull, is where it was found. Move that. So you can see it again. There you go. It's crazy cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. What we did, guys, we got the creature's fingernail. There ain't no bear, ain't no cougar.